And getting to know Vince as well as I did working with him every day as a Venango County Commissioner, I got to realize that Vince truly is the most interesting man in the world. Vince's leadership in the community, he was one of the founding members of VICTA. Vince was also very honored when he became in the Hall of Fame for the Plastic Pioneers. A lot of things Vince did you didn't see. With his representation and organization with the Plastic Pioneers, and still to this day is a part of them, to the little things he did as a county commissioner above and beyond, he was one of those silent heroes in a sense, where he would lead by example, but would also empower our employees at the county to lead in their best capacity.
What I would consider Vince to be is a social person. He has always had friends and people around him. He needs and loves to have experiences with groups of people. He's belonged to clubs from when he was 20 years old. He's still involved with the community. He will be forever. But the biggest part that I would ever say about Vince is he's a people person. I think one of the things that's best about this award is it's coming from people who know him. Even though he is recognized by people around the world, when you're at home and you're recognized by the people that you know, I know this is something that is so special to him.
It was reassuring that as a new commissioner, that he came in understanding there's a difference between corporate business and public service, rather than just coming in and saying, I'm going to change this. And again, that was very reassuring. That was showing that he did trust our expertise, our experience there, and he was willing to use that before he made any decisions. I think that's how our relationship really did build, because I felt that he could trust me, and that always, of course, builds your relationship when you have a trust between one another. I was not surprised that he was nominated as the Citizen of the Year, because truly I believe that he deserves that. He still takes time with the new Board of County Commissioners, trying to give them some advice about how the county does operate, maybe give them some insight as to how things kind of work together, because again, county government is a bit different from corporate. And I know that they appreciate that, that he is willing to give that time to them so that they can be successful in their stint as a commissioner.
The special thing about Vince is that he takes a keen interest in developing new leadership and new leaders in the community, and I'm sure in the business world as well. For me personally, I wouldn't have run for commissioner, first of all, if he hadn't decided not to run, but definitely if I hadn't felt that I had his support. And I know the same thing is true for Mike Delaney and Chip. He's never been heavy-handed in his mentorship. He does have a way of staying cool and collected, even in situations where other people would get heated or maybe lose their temper or feel overly stressed. And that's a wonderful influence to have, especially when you're in a leadership role. I mean, impact is, I think, quantified in number of lives touched in a positive way. And Vince has certainly had that impact on the community. He's selfless in his support for all things Venango County.
Everybody knows that I affectionately call Vince the Godfather, and that comes from just my deep respect for the man. When I became president of the ORA 13 years ago, there were several people that stepped up to help mentor me, and Vince was one of those. His level of executive experience and management is vast. I would come to him with issues, and Vince just had a wonderful way of getting me to be comfortable with the decision that I was making or I was having a problem making, but he wouldn't just give me his opinion. He would take steps to lead me to my own conclusion And usually it was something that he may support or he may not have supported, but he let me come up with what I thought. But he always seems to be thinking about how to make this region more positive. And you know, no one loves this region more than Vince Witherup.
He is so interested in businesses. When we offer up business tours, if he's available, he's there. For any of our tenants, he's always excited to go, to learn about the business, and to share what he's learned with others. Many times I have heard him say that people don't know the great jobs that we have here because they don't know what's inside those buildings. For example, recently I helped him with a research project, and he wanted to know who were the top employers in 1961, which happened to be the same year that he graduated. And he was comparing that to all the diverse opportunities that we have now in Venango County. He really believes that Venango County is a place that you can work in, you can raise a family in, and his commitment to Venango County is evident throughout his whole entire lifetime. As much as he could, he has really given back to Venango County.
I can think of no one that is more deserving of this prestigious award than you, Godfather. And you know, I look forward to continuing to learn from you as we go through many, many more years.
Vince, I want to congratulate you on being the Citizen of the Year. I'm so proud of you. You know I love you, and you're in good company.
I can't think of anyone more deserving of recognition for the impact that they've had on Venango County in so many different areas, whether it's business, whether it's economic development, whether it's education, whether it's politics.
I would like to say that we, the entire family, the Witherup clan, are so proud of our patriarch, Vince Witherup.